Hello, this is TC and welcome back to Comic Studio. Before that I'm gonna begin of this video, I'm probably pretty sure that my computer is about to lose features that I'm stuck inside of Windows 10 forever. And it was since it already ended in back in last year on October 14. This is absolutely since last year that ends support around here for this thing as well. It is too late to enroll for me. I cannot able to sign up for myself. But even just before as well, and I'm probably sure that my computer is about to die, including my graphics card. But even though it won't be able to go last around here because I've been missing for some updates as well, it have finally reached the end of support of my computer. But even though that still refuses to go to the Windows 11, but unfortunately it may cost expensive more than ever. I really think that it is probably time for beginning of this video. So before this already, I got in something important news for around here that losing comic studios around here for this platform in the studio crossovers, but unfortunately like these websites are about to be taken down by the law in the future. But since I'm about to get arrested around here a little bit soon, but very soon enough, my computer would die about for this final operations of this day. So, right here on this 2026, this won't be going to be something sarcastic as well, but I cannot believe that shouldn't actually going to cause to end their careers, including me, of course. But even though that I absolutely probably to announce that the comic studio users' obsessions, but I'm probably sure the CS users' obsession will about to be deleted soon. That since, but I'm probably now, that Puffy is going to be deleted soon, including Happy Tree Friends. So, we're about to search for the mermaid as well as soda comics like anything as well. So, I already searched Summer Soda Comic Studio, which is absolutely still exists today, and I'm not probably sure that we're going to be taking a look at this. So, we wouldn't actually going to check out anything as well. We're probably going to be checking around here as the Mega Guy 908. I'm probably sure somebody is absolutely still here in Cookie Run Player 2025 over here. So this is absolutely for this one. And then comes to this. There's Muscle Cookie and Bananas Comic Studio. Muscle Cookie Bananas. And here it is. This is the Gem Mermaid Girl's Adventure. But I'm probably sure we wouldn't actually going to go into it, but I'm not pretty sure. Full of crossovers are gonna be everywhere, but we really think I should be able to handle it, by the way. So I'll head over here and see what it's going up to. So here we are in this comic studio, and we got some names, but how does absolutely everything was females over here? I guess it was mailed by Cookie Run Kingdom Player 2025. This is absolutely the last year what I just saw around here. So this is absolutely the future year could be there, and I assumed that I should have able to take a look at around here for this one. So these are probably all the characters, but the first sector could be absolutely going to be for around here. Now, this is absolutely for some sort of like these sections. There must be the NPC cookies, and there must be the queen. But over here, let's start here in for some main characters. So, first off, that absolutely going to be 3 cookies was about Shine and Glitter, Black Lemonade, and Parfait. Alright, the first thing is I'm going to be seeing this like anything as well. We're going to be about to see her stats. I'm probably pretty sure I turned up any spoilers, even though as well. She's at age of 20, and she likes singing and collecting treasures and mechanics, and she hates getting kidnapped as well. Her size was pretty normal, including Black Lemonade too. She have liked playing her lyre, and she's also as her same age. And also she hates sea urchins. But another one that must be Parfait over here. She was probably age of 16, but now all three characters, like the main characters, have the same age as we know it. She likes jellyfish and playing with her fishes, but only the fishes like anything as well. And what she don't like is hatred and losing everyone. And thankfully, that was probably all of the main characters. Now, let's take a look of one of the characters like them as well. So, these absolutely being include one of the gem mermaids, such as Crimson Coral, White Pearl, Aquamarine, Golden Citron, and Mystic Opal Cookie. And that includes frilled jellyfish. This is definitely going to be not like everywhere as well. So these are probably for unlike the sprites. And even though Black Pearl Cookie doesn't exist around here, especially when it comes to the corruption around here, I have heard this story 2 years ago that I pretty heard about a story of the Dusculum Sea, the legend of the Dusculum Sea, as I already seen this. First off, everything was the mermaid versions about one of these cookies. Another one is Strawberry Stick Cookie. She's at age of 16, swimming a lot, was absolutely for about her freedom. And eels are probably going to be her fears. And also, she hates going to leave her job to be forced down for this thing as well. Another one is Lincer Cookie, another mermaid version edited by something else. She's at age of 28, and she likes searching for something in underwater for something else. And she doesn't want to be fired as well for some job, like I probably shouldn't be able to do this. She tries to keep her job alive, especially that her manager liked this thing as well, but that not gotta be included around here for this one, that her name is Cream Soda. She's at age of 17, and she loves to be sword fighting with other kinds of enemies, but unfortunately, she doesn't like to be chased by a shark. So, she's also scared of sharks too, in case she was being eaten as well. But even though her rivalry was Financier Cookie, it's also a mermaid version of her, and she doesn't like for around even those as well, including eels as well. But probably sure she protects her and defeating sharks as well. I'm probably not pretty sure that this could be Cream Soda Cookie's rivalry, but I'm probably sure this is actually Cream Soda Cookie's rival. And also, she also scared of shark. I'm not sure she's at age of 16, unlike years old like for this thing as well for the age of 26. That must be Milky Way Cookie, that she likes jellyfishes, crabs, and seashells. But absolutely what the girls like is absolutely water stuff everywhere or something like mechanics. She's also at age of 18 as Caramel Chalks Cookie could be another version of this mermaid of I'm probably not sure. This is absolutely totally weird as well. She always being a good girl in Mermville and being the mayor as this one. She is probably the mayor, the youngest mayor that I just totally seen this. And she also hates education. And probably another one is Golden Osanimus Cookie, a Chinese mermaid that I just never seen that before. Her age was 24 and likes to collect gold for something else on the mines or unlike anything around here in the water and all over the ocean and the globe. And she doesn't like to be getting her stolen. She hates to getting her things stolen. Definitely, that wasn't all for about that. Now, there's a little bit more about these things around here. They absolutely have any stats as well, except for gem mermaids, frilled jellyfish, and one of these additional cookies as well. So there's another category that we're going to be showing this out, but I wouldn't actually going to be tell you why that anything as well. But this is pretty mature, but I wouldn't actually going to be looking around here at this. Another mermaid version is mozzarella cookie. And swimming and spending money was gotta be for the best idea around here, but she was totally for some sort of grinding greedings like anything as well, and being given by her dad or something like that. And she also hates someone stealing her money, even though that it's not going to be for around here. That she doesn't like to commit any robbery as well, but she tries to get her money back as well. That includes her father or something like as well, but her actual mozzarella cookie was actually going to be walking around here. She also lives in Golden Cheese Kingdom, but then she's probably on the Mermland as well. Another one is Kuinaman Cookie. I'm probably sure she's also age of 18 around here for this one. But now that comes to age of 23, that Kuinaman Cookie is. She also likes sweets and swimming around like anything it goes. She doesn't like to fail any classes about anything to teach about here. So, because her students is absolutely going to be here around that I'm not very sure. They just probably going to learn for some lesson that really think she is absolutely always teach you every lesson every week. Another one is Salica Cookie. She's also age of 22 and she also likes the entire oceans around the world and her friend is Mozzarella Cookie. She's also scared of sharks anyway, but that doesn't absolutely make any sense. That doesn't have any stats, of course. And finally, this is going to be her queen. I'm really sure this is going to be her queen. It must be Shine Musket Cookie. And yes, must be the eldest mermaids for probably in this comic studio. She has age of 35 and probably she allows mermen and mermaids in the kingdom. And she's always absolutely for its personal rivalry, Abalone Cookie. Her enemy was Abalone Cookie, and she doesn't want to be here for a long time before Tear Crown. And her size was so massive that I didn't actually going to be put it around of this cookie like anything as well. So let's look at another one as the merman cookies. The mermaid cookies are probably the females. The merman versions are probably going to be this. But they're probably allowed in Mermville. But even though that must be kind of without anything further ado. So they're the males, like anything around as well, that features popping candy Rockstar Cookie and Mint Wafer. But also, there must be a little bit more as Stardust, Rebel, Peppermint, and Coffee Berry. There's more like as Coconut Cream and Choco Banana. Oh geez, that I'm probably seeing this is they also don't have any stats around here for one of these guys. This is where I definitely saw in Raburi Fumiko Comic Studio, but this is absolutely totally the same sprites as Raburi Fumiko Comic Studio. But even though that features Stardust and other popping cake cookies that aren't almost everywhere around here for these things. But why are these two cookies are probably females? That was nothing to supposed to be like that. But even though that, I wonder that something confuses around here for it to do this look like that. So, there must be other kinds of things, an AI generated treasure, and other kinds of things. Probably that must be King Trident's chariot over here, or the sea chariot over here for down here. This concludes like the weapons as a trident, a hook, and some other kinds of things. There's night vision, a clam, a sword, like this thing as well, and magnifying glass. There's only one effects around here, but there's only a banner for just like anything as well. But even though there's nothing around here for this one, so there must be the backgrounds like anything where before. Even though there must be contains like AI generated images like this, it's probably unlike Aquarium. But even though there must be a little bit more, and some spaces around here, and some clouds, rain, storm, an original image from Cookie Run Kingdom. And even though there must be more sprites or images like this, realistic image or AI generated images or something, even for some kind of the mermaid show over here. At least there must be a dead person over here. There is Abalone Cookie. I assume he was gone forever because it was being consumed by Black Pearl Cookie. However, I wasn't able to add anything about this. And now let's take a look of all of these user comics around here. I have checked around anything as well, but I probably should go down to the oldest. So, the oldest one was actually going to be from 28 days ago. It was almost like for under 30 days as well, because of some sort of the AI images like these. So a total amount of 4 images is probably even like this. I wasn't actually going to be taking a look of this one, but I wouldn't believe that we should be able to be taking a while for just like that. So I'm probably pretty sure that we're going to paste on that thing. So let's just go into paste on this one, and here we go. We're gonna be going down to the oldest. So I'm definitely going to be looking around anything as well. And this is absolutely the Mermaid Adventures starts. And there are plenty of stories and anything around here. There is mysteries, sword fightings, mermaid's life, and it has any series like anything around itself. But I'm probably seeing one of their fronts. You could actually text it around here for this one. So this is the first comic post that posted before Christmas back in 2025. And that was everything around here to do this, what I'm just looking for. So, before it's all comics around here, but I'm not pretty sure this is actually going to be taking a while. So, let's get back here into this comic studio around here. So, this is the oldest, and total amount of pages around here, like anything around here for this one. So, this is the page 3. And like anything around here, they're absolutely using for the siren's call, and the latest round of these images around here for this one. Of course, there must be not anything around here before that. And as you can see this, before we're gonna end of this video, we probably pretty sure that I eventually added Minecraft backgrounds and one Ultra Kill background for this one. I wouldn't believe that I totally added Minecraft creatures or some kind of mobs or anything around as well. And the memes that I totally saying this. So, as you probably see, there must be a South Park mermaid over here from the South Park KGC. There's Milky Way Cookie, and right next to this Stingray Cookie. I'm not sure. This is the Matcha Ray Cookie. But anything around here, I put Sorbet Shark Cookie when anybody is talking each other. Especially there's one Lenser Cookie roaming around. And absolutely that Strawberry Stick tells about for something as well. She tells her that says, hey Strawberry Stick Cookie, where is Shining Glitter Cookie around here? Said Black Lemonade. I put the rock over here because that ain't just funny for this one. And there also includes Blue Whale Cookie over here. There's a sperm whale, another meme of other side as well. There's could be for some more mobs and some hungry shark. There's gonna be in the next video sometimes that put it around here for this one. There's drowned zombies is over here, and a glowing starfish. I mean, it's a glowing squid overall. And there are head crabs over Abalone Cookie's body. Even for that, and a barnacle over here. It must be from Half-Life 2, but the rest of the head crabs are from the Half-Life 1. There's a great white shark, and more sharks coming from over here are probably from hungry sharks, like anything as well. I put a bunga here, and the Pikachu for this one. There's dolphin, but probably there's caramel chalks, and the Financier Cookie have finally started to be scared by sharks. They're finally going to be scared of sharks, but this is absolutely going to be even tragic for the mermaids. So, this is where Shining Glitter Cookie was being trapped under the first level of the 5th layer of hell. This is absolutely, for this one that I'm not probably sure, there must be a drowned king or something like this from their spin-off mods or something like this. There's a couch jockey, and there's Abyss Monorouch Cookie, and Electric Shark from Hungry Shark Evolution. Probably she was probably trapped, and she was nowhere to find a way out, and that's it. And probably this is going to be that I try to signing off around here before I'll end of this video. Make sure the link is going to be in the description below, and you try to save the image down below, but try not to post anything for itself when you're a minor. So, before anything the end of this video, I'm probably sure the link is going to be in the description to browse some comics whenever you want, until it is going to be taken down in the future. So, thanks again for watching everybody, and I'll see you in another video for Mini Lads and Comic Studio viewers, or users as well, I guess.